Started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the DNB podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Camilio Salamander and my co-host, KB the Mark.
Cause I'm a fucking mark for this shit.
Now today we got the 2022 Royal Rumble predictions. Alright. And we're gonna go out on the whim today. You know what? The challenge is still on. And this is official. Whoever wins is a champion. KB, he's what, 3-0 right now? I'm 0-3. It's
3 tie.
3 in the tie. Okay.
Because you just had to bet on Kenny Omega. I told you at Full Gear he wasn't going to win. I was practically giving it to him. He said, he gonna finish Kenny Omega. I'm pretty sure AEW done told you the story of this belt about to change. Just don't want to ride the wave. So go ahead and get off it. We tied at AEW. Who would have thought?
Yeah, exactly. But now since I'm 0-3 and a tie, so it's time for me to regain myself though. But I mean, we back to this WWE shit, so ain't no telling where it will lie for real.
Hold on, I'm sorry, son. I'm too much of a heel for the subscribers. I'm not putting it on the line. But here's what I will say. If you beat me at the Royal Rumble, I will definitely put it on the line when they are inside.
Alright, that's fair. So, we're going to go ahead and start it off with Edge and Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maurice. Now, y'all already know how I feel about this. I said it so many times. If we get Edge coming back, I don't want to see him battle up against anybody who we could have saw him battle up against when he was full-time before, 7 years ago. I don't want to see that. I want to see Edge coming up against this younger talent and see him work with younger talent. That's what I want to see. I really don't care who's going to win, but if I got to put one on there, I'm going to put it on Edge and Beth Phoenix. But I think this is going on the pre-show. Yeah.
Salamander, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This has been the low-key battle of AEW versus WWE. AEW mentions The Miz and the CM Punk and MJF promo. WWE says, well, since you want to mention one of ours, we'll give you a mixed tag team match. Let's see the top. AEW then said, oh, okay, you want us to top that? We'll have the Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, against Adam Cole on Dynamite. So then AEW saying, you can't do tag team wrestling like us. We'll even do intergender where the men can't hit the men. Where the men can't hit the women. And we'll one up you there. WWE is going to give us so they can do it at WrestleMania.
All right, we locked in. I got Edge and Beth Phoenix. KB got Miz and Maurice. Who knows? They might pull the swerve. I mean, it look like the baby faces might win. I don't know. They might. They might.
It's Miz and Maurice.
They might. But if Miz and Maurice win, I'm telling you, they're gonna rent. It's gonna be a screw job.
Of course.
Yeah.
She's gonna hit her with the brick again.
That was horrible.
I actually liked it. I told you when we did our review that I just kept looking at her pocket. I'm like, so, yeah. She pulled out a brick. Can't hate WWE for it. It's logic behind it.
Yeah, but it's simple too. All right, moving on. We got the Raw Women's Championship match. We got Becky Lynch defending her title against Doudrop, Piper Niven. I got Becky Lynch winning. She's gonna somehow get the pinfall. I bet it's gonna be a roll up. She's gonna get the win, hold on the title until WrestleMania, where she will ultimately drop it. So I'm locking in my answer. I'm going with Becky Lynch.
Ooh, so who I want to pick? I'm gonna go D-Drop. And the same way she beat Shayna Baszler is gonna be the same way she beats Becky. She's gonna adjust her. That frees up Becky Lynch so they can rerun at WrestleMania. Rousey, Flair, Lynch. Ronda Rousey will throw out Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch will throw out Ronda. They'll all move to SmackDown because that's how you get it. And then for the Monday Night Raw side, you get Belair. Probably throw in Liv for a nice little triple threat, two triple threat.
I got one better for you, but I'm gonna save it for a little bit later. All right, so now we got the I think is the most anticipated match of the whole match card. We got the WWE Championship match. We got Brock Lesnar defending his title against Bobby Lashley. Y'all already know who the fuck I'm rocking with. Period.
So you're going with the Almighty.
Yeah.
Oh. So I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking there are so many ways.
If I gotta lock it in, I'm rocking with my dog.
I'm gonna put my foot.
Of course you gotta go. You've been going against me this whole so far.
I'm going to believe that the rumors are true, and Brock's going to start. So I gotta see.
I don't know, cause it is hard though. Just like the next match is hard. The Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns defending his championship title against Seth freaking Rollins. Now this is hard because, like I said, like the last 3 weeks, if depending on what match they go first. If they go with the WWE Championship match first, Brock Lesnar is retaining, and then Roman is going to drop his title. But if they go with the Roman match first, Roman is retaining, and Bobby Lashley is going to gain the title. So it just really depends on where they go. But I'm gonna go off on the whim. If I gotta choose, I'm gonna choose Roman Reigns.
I'm sorry, my tribal chief. I have to trade.
He getting a lot of betrayal lately too.
I'm going Seth freaking Rollins. 0-2. I don't see him pulling out a third. Like I said in our review, it doesn't have the story, but it has the right.
Let me tell you where you're gonna be wrong at. This is WWE. They love to retelling stories, right? So who was the last person that was like 0-2 who had their number? Batista and Triple H. Batista had Triple H number. And it wasn't until the WrestleMania where Batista came back, Triple H finally got his number back. It's gonna be the same way. They're gonna tell the same story. Seth got Roman's number. Roman is gonna get his number back. Possibly run it in the future. It might change plans again. It might you never know. This Brock Lesnar match might be good as fuck, and WWE might be like, you know what, we're gonna run this again at WrestleMania. And then we might get a double rematch at WrestleMania. You never know.
Sorry. I just with Seth Rollins, the history is there. The story not so good if you're looking at it from the side of Roman and just how he should lose. If you're looking at it from Seth Rollins, with that addition of Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns' past is coming back to honor. And I guarantee you KO helps secure this win after he gets rid of Usos.
Okay. As y'all guys can see, none of the tag team championships is on the line as of right now. It could change in the future. I mean, or they could have been the kickoff show. We don't know yet. But as of right now, those is the matches that has been announced. Now we are on to the women's Royal Rumble. So far, who's in the match? We have Carmella, Dana Brooke, Nikki Ash, Zelina Vega, Tamina, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Aaliyah, Naomi, Natalya, Shayna, Shotzi, Brie and Nikki Bella, Lita, Kelly, Michelle McCool, Summer Rae, Mickey James, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan. So that leaves 9 vacant slots, right? So there could be possibility since WWE have partnered up with TNA or Impact. There's could be possibilities of more Impact women showing up, NXT call-ups, and legends returning. So before we get into our winner, who do you think might fill up them slots? You ain't got to fill up the whole 9 slots, but just throw some names out there. Who you think might make a return, get called up, or just come off for a one-off appearance?
I can't speak for which legend will show up. That's kind of hard. Impact. The only person I can see them throwing out there outside of Bianca Belair, on the Iconics, our girls, the inspiration.
They already said, yeah, but they already said no.
And I'm so glad they did too. The way they did Billy, they on their way out. Raquel Gonzalez. I think she comes in. She gets about. Oh, we're gonna ask that. Raquel Gonzalez. Maybe a Io Shirai. Maybe even Mandy Rose.
Okay. So who do you have winning?
That's the thing. I feel like looking back over, there is the rumor of Ronda Rousey. So there's that. But the way they've been telling the story of Naomi really makes me believe this is how she's going to get that one. So I'm going to go there.
All right. So for me, I'm going to say, I think some people coming. I'm going to say Deonna Purrazzo. I would say that. I think I could see them at least doing 2 or 3 Impact women. As of the last Impact women, I don't have no idea as of right now. Maybe Gail Kim or one-off. Also, I really think Ronda Rousey. I think she's coming. She returning. Some NXT. Xia Li. I swore she already been caught up already.
She was there last week.
Yeah, so she's gonna be one of the appearance in the Royal Rumble. And from NXT, I could see Io Shirai, because it's about time for her. Dakota Kai, about time for her to come. Raquel Gonzalez, I could see her coming too. As a winner, I'm rocking with Lita. Locking it down with Lita. They teased it on SmackDown, her and Charlotte Flair. I think that's where they could go. It could go either way. It could go, Ronda returning, and she basically she ain't gonna win it, but she make a mark on the match to make her intentions known. Boom. You know how they always do it. Lita wins on Raw, SmackDown, whoever show they have it on. They have the face off, and she'll announce who she going against. So Becky Lynch and Charlotte is in the ring. And she basically confirmed her intentions that she going for Charlotte. And then Ronda music hit, and she come out and look Becky Lynch in the face. It's like, round 2, bitch. Say some shit like that. Boom. Got your WrestleMania lined up. Possibly be one of them, could possibly be the main event. Well, shit, Lita and Charlotte, that could be main event if they do night 1, night 2. Lita and Charlotte main event night 2. Becky and Ronda night 1 main event. Why not have we have a women main event the last one. Why not have 2 women main event both WrestleMania nights?
Because
these is headliner matches too.
There's absolutely no way, and I'm all for women's wrestling. There's no way they could meet them because we already know night 2's Roman and Brock.
They can go on first, and they can put on a hell of a show too, though.
Why would you put them on first?
Remember the last time when Brock lost at WrestleMania, we kind of knew.
Yeah,
Brock, no matter where you put him on the card.
What was the main event of that WrestleMania?
I don't remember. I just know they went on first.
What WrestleMania?
No, that was Roman, right?
No, that was Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, he beat. I know that was the match with Seth Rollins where he came out first.
Yeah, Seth Rollins.
And then I don't remember. I think didn't Roman main event the last one? No. I don't remember who main evented, but they could do that though. But they can. Who said like just because AEW shows no matter what your since they slowly and silent competition, AEW shows that it don't matter where your main title is, you can put them anywhere just as long as you put on a good ass match. So they could put Roman and Brock anywhere on the card. It's gonna deliver no matter where it's at.
I'm pretty sure the AEW title has closed out every AEW.
It's closed out, but I also seen it open up on Dynamite. That it did awesome.
Yeah, you can open up Dynamite with a hot.
But just imagine they can do that if they do it on Raw. I mean, not Raw, but on their regular show, they could do it at a pay-per-view. And no matter where you put it at, it will deliver.
WrestleMania 35.
Yeah, I swore Roman.
Nah, it was Seth, because I remember.
Nah, he didn't. That wasn't the main event. That was first.
That's what I'm saying. What was that year's Mania's main event?
I swore it was Roman. Let me see.
Is that WrestleMania 35?
Yeah, it is.
WrestleMania 35.
Oh no, it was the women's. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. But now on that card is Brock.
But just think about it too. Though both of those is headliners because we getting Lita, we getting a legend versus a future legend. Lita versus Charlotte. That's a key match right there.
That's what I wanted to say. Lita. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lita's a good fast lane name.
No.
Not WrestleMania.
Nah, the first ever woman.
Charlotte versus
her,
Lita can be on fast.
Her and Trish was the first ever woman to main event Raw.
Bruh, I don't give a damn.
Nah.
I don't give a damn. You acting like that Lita is still that Lita. This is an older Lita. No, I don't want to see
Lita,
her. I don't want to see the
queen
queen getting her hands dirty with this.
Lita could still go.
But she just come back and just think she the shit? No.
Lita could still go.
No, she can't.
And she gonna drop the title to her too.
I bet she is, and I hope and pray that that's her last title reign in WWE, so she can get the hell out and come to a place that actually loves professional wrestling, and she can be with Andrade, and they can be the new power couple, take down babyface Britt Baker and Adam Cole.
It's not gonna happen.
It will happen.
Her blood bleeds WWE. She's not leaving.
No, it bleeds being everything in.
Nah.
She can come to AEW and put in some work and not have to cosplay as a professional wrestler.
That's not gonna happen because then, AEW need to focus on their own talent instead of trying to sign every free agent.
Oh yeah, but that's why we just had Dan Howard.
Nah, that's why y'all got backstage morale is low because people who've been on Dynamite.
Backstage morale was low.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all done fired 220 people.
Hey,
and y'all can't even fill out a fucking 30-man and 30-woman Royal Rumble.
We've been existed for over 20 years.
Then why can't you guys do a full Rumble?
We could do that shit.
I can't tell. We can run back. Y'all done call back like 30 legends.
We can run 20. We can run a 10-man Royal Rumble. Y'all just started 3 years ago. Y'all already got morale low.
We got the best product.
It don't matter. Y'all morale low.
Y'all don't fire 220
people who been there since the beginning is mad as hell because they gotta be on Evolution and Dark, and they like, bro, I started off Frankie Kazarian for one. Even though he resigned, he was one of the ones that was on Dynamite every day. But since they signed all these WWE people, he had to take a step back.
Hey man, everybody has their season. It's
everybody. Private Party. Where they at?
They still there. They signed for 5 years. They still there. They still got time.
Yeah, but they not getting the recognition that they got before. Wasn't they the first ever AEW Tag Team Champions?
SCU was.
SCU, okay. Where they at?
Well, Scorpio Sky is now here, and he's with All Ego Ethan Page.
And what show he be on?
He be on Dynamite, Rampage. Dynamite.
You know, he said Rampage.
He on Dynamite and Rampage.
He wouldn't have to be on Rampage if they ain't signed John Moxley, Chris Jericho, all them XWE guys and stuff. Monica Black on Dynamite every week, so that means somebody who been there since the beginning has to take a step back in order for him to be on TV.
Hey, you're right. I'm glad that you brought up Malachi Black because you failed to mention.
Even though, I give it to him though.
You failed to mention Brody King, who wasn't in the.
Yeah, he wasn't, but I give it to AEW for booking him the right way.
But we're not too many WWE.
Y'all are.
No, we're not.
Y'all just so happen to got lucky and put two people together that match well to each other. But everybody else here, y'all keep signing, taking away the talent for people who's there in the beginning. They're homegrown talent. They got to take back on shows that the normal people don't watch.
I mean, the homegrown talent was in the main event.
Of course, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and all them, they're gonna be on shows every week. Adam Cole, damn near on there every week.
I mean, I can't help it if he's part of the hottest group in AEW.
Hey, he's part of the hottest group, but he still was a WWE guy. Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish.
They had that ROH.
Y'all signed all of them people.
ROH sprinkling before WWE put their stint.
Well, they didn't know who Adam Cole was until he stepped foot on WWE soil.
So he really just gonna try to downplay.
They did.
All right.
They did.
I see. I hear the WWE. I hear the
average wrestling fan watches WWE.
I bet they do.
So if you don't step foot into WWE, they don't know who you are. Most of these people who y'all signed from WWE, they didn't take that step to WWE. Y'all wouldn't even think about signing them. You only sign them because they come with popularity that comes. So in order for y'all to capitalize on that popularity, people who's there in the beginning have to take a step back. So that's why y'all morale's low. Y'all only been in a company for 3 years. Y'all morale's low because people who've been in from the beginning have to take a step back for these new people who just signed to WWE.
I give you that, but guess what? At least they ain't gotta walk around on eggshells wondering if today is gonna be the day they get handed their pink slip.
Yeah, but you gotta go to work. Be like, damn, I gotta participate on this YouTube shit that barely get views. People don't know my damn name. 100,000 versus on TV on Dynamite where I was getting seen by at least 800,000. So you losing 700,000 potential people that could be rocking your shirt.
Didn't your favorite wrestler say sometimes you gotta wait your turn?
Yeah, but I gotta wait my turn after I was already there, and I was pushing y'all shit in the beginning and everything being #1 contender. But now just because you signed this WWE dude who just got his contract released, you telling me I gotta go on this show because now y'all want to push him. So that means somebody gotta take a step back. Yeah. If you was already there, they taking people back because of that. I bet right now people getting pushed, but once they put Miro back, somebody who's been there since the beginning got to take a step back. Because now we got this WWE guy who's going to capitalize and bring in the ratings once we announce his return. So somebody has to take a step back.
It could be a WWE guy that takes a step back.
Same thing, but I'm saying, period. Somebody have to take a step back.
That's even the WWE.
They about to be the modern TNA. Telling you, giving them a few more years. But we getting off track. We got to get on this Men's Royal Rumble. All right, so the Men's Royal Rumble, we got Johnny Knoxville, we got we got the Street Profits, Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio, the Mysterio, Sheamus, AJ, Damian Priest, Big E, Baron Corbin, Madcap Moss, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens, Omos, Randy Orton, Riddle, Chad Gable, Otis, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode. And I forgot to ask you on the women's, before we do on this one, who do you think is going to have the most eliminations? I'm gonna go with Shayna Baszler. All right, so on this one, they got 8 slots they have to fill. 2 of those slots, I believe, is going to Walter. Excuse me, Gunther.
WWE messed that up.
And Braun Baker Breaker.
NXT
So
champion. Put some respect on.
I believe two of those. What Braun Steiner. I believe both of them.
That's the problem with you, bro. Why are you exposing the business? Listen, it's Braun Breaker, the NXT champion. Please put.
Bro, he looked just like his
name.
daddy. You can't tell me. Everybody know that. That's the whole problem. Why they didn't do that?
All I'm saying is, just please put some respect on my man. Please say the NXT champion, Braun Breaker.
I can't. He's a Steiner.
Oh my gosh, bro. See, bro, this
That's like what John Cena came back with a mask trying to say that was a different character. That is John Cena.
Bro, see, this is
we can't.
This is why the company don't fuck with you, bro. You be exposing the business. You see, I see WWE kayfabe is alive to me. I don't even know who this guy's dad is, or his uncle, who's
everybody. Same complaints for everybody. But I believe both of those guys is gonna at least fill in at least 2 slots. So that leave us with 6 more. Shit. If we can go the TNA route, I believe it's a possibility that, Moose may show up. It's a possibility that the formerly known as Braun Strowman might show up. We already know he didn't want to leave WWE anyway, so he'd probably be willing to make a one-off appearance and stuff. So I believe him. I'm gonna go out on a whim. I'm gonna say the Undertaker because he's already been confirmed to be down there. We don't know what form of capacity. We don't know if he's to promote WWE 2K22 or just to be there for more support for his wife. But either way it goes, he's gonna be down there, so it's a chance he might show up, he might not. I don't know. We'll see though. But anybody else, I really don't know. I think Johnny Knoxville, I don't even think he's gonna last that long in the match. I think it's gonna be Sami Zayn gonna enter first, and then probably 2 picks later he gonna enter, and he just gonna be in there just to eliminate Sami Zayn. Omos, I'm going with Omos with the most eliminations, but winning it overall. Let me see. I'm also predicting something with Dominique and Rey Mysterio right there. Some type of storyline that could lead into WrestleMania, hopefully, that we can get. I kind of said what I wanted to say about that, what they should do on week 2. On a week 2 recap, so y'all should go back and see that. Y'all want to hear that theory. But winning it overall, I would give it to either Big E or Kevin Owens. Depending on who wins the WWE title match, if Bobby Lashley wins it, Big E's winning the Royal Rumble. If Bobby Lashley loses, I'm going with Kevin Owens. So, I'm going with Kevin Owens.
Salamander, I'm going with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, to win the Royal Rumble, and I think it's going to come down to. It's going to be you know how you typically would do the stare down with the 3 and then the 2. I don't think that's how it's going to happen. I think Kevin Owens is going to throw out number 29, so it's just him.
And then number 30 is going to be Roman.
Roman Reigns wins the kiss. Because I think, like I said, I think he's going to cost the Universal Championship.
Or he should just come out. No, when Roman Reigns, if he lose and he come in number 30, his music gonna hit, but the Usos gonna come running out. They're gonna beat up Kevin Owens, and he gonna come in and just throw him over. That's it.
And that's how the Tribal Chief. He has one for it.
Yeah.
So I was about to say this would be the best time if they had fucked up.
He did remember that saying The Rock out there where they was booing him.
This would have been the best Royal Rumble for him to win.
But who you think is gonna have the most eliminations?
Braun Breaker.
Really?
I think they love you so much in WWE. I'm not joking, Solomon. I think Braun Breaker is main roster ready. If you throw him on that main roster now, 6 months.
We'll see how he work in the Royal Rumble. If he can do good in the Royal Rumble, that really depends if he should get that call up at the Raw after Mania. Because we already know if they like him that much, he going to Monday Night Raw.
I think he would be.
But what's some surprise guest appearance you think you'll see, or you hoping to see? I keep hearing people keep saying shit about AEW. I don't think AEW is going to partner up with WWE and do this shit. they're not gonna help him.
The only person in AEW I could possibly see is Cody.
I don't even think that.
It's a huge hill. If anybody from Impact, which I can most likely see, Brian Myers, Eastland.
I would see Matt Cardona just to give off that, like, you know, this is what y'all could have had, but y'all fucked up. This shit. So.
I mean, my question is, what is
they always got, like, to me, if your name like Mickie James, she was Mickie James WWE, she's Mickie James in Impact, so she could be her and come out with her own. I would have Mickie James come out with her WWE music just because it's Mickie James, but introduce her as the Knockouts Women's Champion.
Oh, I like her.
I mean, either or though. But I would say because if it's the WWE shit, they know her from, you know, from this. So you could do that, but introduce her as the Knockouts Women's Champion.
You think she's actually walking down there with the belt? I don't think so.
I hope she do. Because why else? Because that would get her, even if she don't last that long, they're still giving them the respect and stuff. Even if they announce her.
I would, first off,
because I would make that a requirement if that was my company. Like, nah, if you're going to use Mickie James, she need to walk out with her championship belt, and y'all need to announce her as the champion. And she, most importantly, she don't have to be look weak.
Well, I can't wait. She's gonna run in there with the belt, and she's gonna get thrown out, still with the belt. Thank you for coming. That's what we think of Impact.
Probably, but I hope not. I hope WWE is learning from their mistakes and actually is being willing to be open to work with other companies to open up that door. Because that's where wrestling is heading towards now. We need that shit. We need to see cross promotion.
You know the problem with WWE, they're not gonna want their people to lose over there. And that's the thing. You gotta be comfortable with your people losing.
Yeah, but you gotta send the right people to lose too. Like, don't send your Romans, your big guys and shit. Like, you could easily do like a good ass program with fucking Ricochet and Finn Balor. Send them over there. They can put in work and all that stuff. And then when it comes to with the big match and shit for that title, like they hold the belt, they belt for a while. And then when they drop it, they can drop it to somebody good. But shit like that, it just depends who you send over there. But they can do it.
I've already said this. AEW and WWE probably bringing $1 billion across the table. Because instead of charging it to $50, you gotta charge it. That's $100 payment.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you
they do it right.
We're giving you 3 to 5 hours of best AEW versus WWE. The question is WWE going to be okay if we say, okay, Britt Baker can lose to Charlotte, but Roman's got to lose to him? Or will WWE be able to negotiate that?
They'll probably negotiate for Roman to win.
So that means Becky Lynch will lose.
Yeah.
But what if they want to use Brock? Does Brock have to win?
Either or, it just depends on the match that's set up. Because on AEW, who would you have go up against Brock?
You know, if Brian Cage was still in good standings,
he going to WWE.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I would just, if they were going to do a joint show, I would just throw that out. You know, it's gonna.
I think Brian Cage get body though. I ain't gonna lie. I
think it'll be a nice little back and forth. I mean, they can just hit.
I think in the beginning, like
it
probably
big ass. It could be a Goldberg Brock. They just hit big
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not advocating for Brian Cage to win. I mean, but two beef motherfuckers slapping beef.
I don't know. Let's see. Y'all go ahead and let us know in the comment section below who was right, who was wrong. If I win, you know I get the challenge for KB's title at the Elimination Chamber. And why is they running that shit anyway? For one,
because it's gonna be in.
Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be botches. You know it's hot as hell in there. Them chains gonna be hot as hell.
Oh nah, they don't do the chains. They got the padded bag on there.
I'm talking about the chains on the wall.
Oh, they don't.
That's gonna be hot as hell.
They ain't about to be taking bunks on that.
But that ring about to be hot, and it isn't like in a big ass. But being locked in the chamber part, waiting your countdown, you might be in there sweating bubbles. You might be in there sweating bullets. It's about to be hot as hell.
Listen, bro, you get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, and sometimes
they better put water in there.
Water? What they need water for?
So you in there? You in a closed area.
But then Triple H
in like 100-degree weather.
Triple H and John Cena wrestled down there, and I think the average temperature on the mat was like 90. Bro, them niggas is okay. Tell them suck it up. They make good money.
That's, I don't know. You get fucking around, get a cramp and shit.
Get it. That's
middle of
that's
a
what you
match.
worried about getting cramp?
Hell yeah, the middle of a match, that's dangerous.
Bro, niggas is out here. People is out here taking brain busters. You worried about a cramp?
Imagine you in the air getting a brain buster and you get a cramp in your thigh. Like Charlie horse and shit.
That's, I mean, if you get kicked up in the thigh, you go get the Charlie horse anyway.
You gonna have to sell that shit plus sell the brain buster without trying to draw so much attention to your cramp. But that's it, guys. Go ahead and let us know in the comment section below y'all predictions, and then tomorrow we'll compare them and see who won. But go ahead and catch us on all streaming platforms wherever you can get your podcast. On Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, anywhere you get your podcast, you can catch the DB podcast there. Go ahead and check out more content on WBPTV Wrestling on YouTube. We about to get the Patreon popping. We about to get on Fanbase, all that shit. Just be on the lookout for our content. We be dropping content weekly, daily, whatever. You feel me? We about to just be hitting y'all with this hot shit. But once again, I'm Camilo Salamander. This KB the Mark. And just period, do some fucking marks.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.